So here we are, the middle of February, and get this, almost 64% of Americans have already abandoned their New Year's resolutions altogether. And for many people, their New Year's resolution dealt with getting their finances in order. Are you still holding on to that? Maybe looking for some ways to continue taking a closer look at your finances? Well, here with some help is the Fiscal Femme. Ashley?
Thank you so much for having me. My number one tip to get your budget back on track is to purge expenses that you won't miss or aren't using. To spring clean your expenses, look at what you've spent so far this year. Are there any subscriptions, for example, that you're not using, or maybe you completely forgot about them, which is so easy to do with subscriptions? Or are there other expenses that you realize they're not adding much value or happiness to your life? Those are the expenses that I would let go of or purge first and foremost. I also recommend making your finances flexible. Sometimes we just need more time to pay something off. I've partnered with a firm and I recommend them because they offer a transparent way to pay over time on your own schedule for things like last minute travel, electronics, home essentials, and even car repair without the hidden fees and compound interest that come with credit cards. And if you needed any more reason to get your finances on track, a recent survey from a firm shows that consumers are prioritizing finances in their relationship. And actually 3 out of 4, or most of the respondents, said that financial stability is a turn on. So if you're looking for love or looking to rekindle some love, getting your budget on track and getting on track with your financial goals is a great idea. And to do that, you can surround yourself with friends, family, loved ones to help support you in those money goals. I also recommend simplifying your financial life. The simpler our finances are, the easier they are to track and plan for. And a great place to start is with our accounts. Do you have a savings account or a checking account that you're not using? Or maybe you've been meaning to roll over a previous employer's 401k. Those are a great place to consolidate and simplify. And we can also do that with our budget. The fewer categories we have, the less daunting it is and the easier it is to track and maintain. And we can always add more detail later. And then finally, make your spending intentional. Every time we spend money, we have the opportunity to vote for what we want to see more of in the world and align our spending with our values. Maybe that means switching over one of your recurring expenses to a BIPOC-owned business or a woman-owned business, or purchasing products from a company making changes to be more sustainable. And when we are more intentional with our spending, it has the wonderful side effect, typically, of reducing the amount we spend. So it's a win-win. You can learn more about Affirm at affirm.com and follow along my budgeting tips at the Fiscal Femme.
Thank you so much for that, Ashley, and those wonderful tips. And we hope you stay right there because our new Taste and